Yeah, I was using an audio pipe line driver. That was helping out a lot. But now with this one, it's separate 4-volt outputs. Makes a huge difference. One thing I really do like about this is this antenna. It boosts the Bluetooth range a lot. I was able to walk about 50 feet out and it was still connected, versus say even just the Bluetooth connectivity to control the DSP on the Timpano DSP, or even the Dayton Audio has the Bluetooth dongle, but this one I believe has about the shortest distance for Bluetooth connectivity. Has to be straight line of sight. This one could even go, leave it in your car, obviously installed, and walk away quite some distance, and you'll still be able to be playing music and connect to all your settings on there. I'm going to show you what it looks like. You connect first. This usually happens when you have the app already opened. So you have to basically reopen it every time you close out the app. That's an issue that the actual app has, the user interface. Once you close out the app, open it up again, come to the connection setting up here, it'll pop up, and then you always have to put in a passcode. It'll be 000000. Press online. See it flashing. It is connected here. Shows your voltage. And here we have 6 memory presets that you can adjust separately. Factory reset option if you wanted to. Also a reset button on here. Reset preset. These are all the options here. You can save whatever, put it to whichever preset you wanted to, or whatever you're working on. Your routing, whenever you do Bluetooth connectivity, it's right over here. 100% you want your mix to go through. Adjust it with the slider, plus to negative, same thing. If you want 50-50, left side, right side. And then these are the inputs over here, just how much you want to get. You have 6 different inputs. You can adjust, obviously, same way, how much you want from each side. I usually just do left, right. That's what I was working with. And just channel 1 and 2. Gain. Same thing. Volume knob. Adjuster slider. This is to mute, unmute. Now here you can link up your separate outputs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Link 1, 2, 3, 4. These 2 will be linked. Once you link them, both sliders slide together. This is for the gain volume. Same thing with all the rest, or you could control them individually. Crossover points. This is nice. It'll show you these check boxes if you want to see what you have all together. You just check it out right there, and it'll overlap what you have, what you want to see all together. And then when you go into each one separately like this, you'll have the control over each high pass and low pass. With the B2, you see you have Butterworth, Bessel, and Linkwitz. Butterworth to 60 dB, all the way up to 48 crossover. But then Bessel is 12 to 48, and as is Linkwitz, 12 to 48. Same thing on both sides. And then you can have shelf. Same thing with all these. Or here you can actually type in the number that you want. See that, 20, and then it hits max 20K. Or you can slide right with that. High pass, low pass, extend, or cut. That's cool. You copy channels here, what you want each channel to copy from. You can get 1 to, say you wanted 9, channel 1 to 9. There you go. You just copy that same channel there. Limiter, same thing what I showed you here. You have your thresholds, attack, release. I guess most DSPs now have limiters. Auto or adjustable, what you want it to. Set the limiter to each. And you'll see that when you're playing music. EQ in is your actual music in, what's coming from, say, your Bluetooth or your RCA inputs. This is the actual sound that's coming in, where you can adjust what you want, how you want to bump it up, bump it down. 31 band EQ. So same thing, you can adjust here, up, down. It goes up in 1 decibel intervals. If you can see there, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, all the way down to negative 15. And then it also has the Q, which isn't as adjustable as a few others. And you can adjust it on the EQ. But it also has a plus and minus if you want to just adjust it that way. If you have an issue with the slider, or you just, I don't know, have a little bit of an unsteady hand. EQ channels. Here you can actually EQ per channel. Unlike the timpano, where you only had 1 frequency that you could boost or cut. 31 band EQ per channel. So you can have different settings per channel. This is where you can adjust the Q. Say you tap on this right here, show you what you have, what frequency that's on. You can adjust it right here, higher, lower. And then here is where you can also adjust the Q. But this goes up by 0.1 on each, say, level. Same thing. This one's nice. You can drag all over. And then this is for the Q adjustment. You make it wider or narrower per band. That's really nice. I really like that about it. But only thing I didn't like too much for my use is the 0.1 Q factor difference. Polarity, obviously, switch each channel, 0, 180, 0, 180. And time delay as well. Here you have 0 all the way to 6,800 millimeters, or milliseconds, inches, 267 inches. A lot of space if you ever had speakers and at quite a distance. I don't know, say you're using it outside, you have speakers on like one side of, I don't know, that's a lot. And monitor. You have your gate here, main, it'll show you here, and that's basically it. If you wanted to play music, you'd play music here from say you played it right there. Right now it's not connected, but see how I left the app? Now I'm back in. You can, it gets cut off on the side right here, and so you don't see everything on the actual screen, and you won't exactly be able to make clear adjustments. You can still sort of adjust it, but at this point it's basically like the connection was interrupted, so you would have to close it out again, open it up, and reconnect, go through the process. Now it would be playing music, it would still continue playing music, you just wouldn't be able to completely adjust things on the app, say through like the DSP. It might save, it might not. I've had some issues and some luck when I do that. So if you're ever finally done for that time and you want to switch your music, or you're just playing music, you could just close out the app and leave it as is until you're about to go back in. You also have your clip indicator lights left and right, and that's basically it. It comes in a really nice aluminum body. I like this design a lot better. 4 feet mounting feet. Antenna doesn't move up or down. It's just the screw-in type. Little hex nut on there. But overall, it's pretty nice. And now, especially that it's at the cheaper price of $116 before tax, that's really nice. So if you're trying to find a cheaper DSP that's a lot more adjustable, I definitely recommend B2 Audio.